oh shit, am I in a dream right now? I like, oh fuck, bro. I start panicking hard, and I sit on this tub, and I'm like, oh my god. I wince as if a car is gonna hit me or something. I swear, all my life, I'm alive. I'm alive. Like, oh my god. And it went from the most intense fear to like the happiest I've ever been, dog. And it was a rebirth. I wish.
Crazy, like you like.
That's real.
Bro,
I'm saying though, that's just real.
Where's Bang? Obama coming back. He putting the band together.
Put the band back together, Obama. We miss you.
Put the band back together. You got Oprah doing spoken word on shit.
She said, come find me in Chicago. She got a little bonga.
That's the one I want to play. I'll go crazy.
The big
bro.
one trumpet? Yeah, let's go.
Like I like to say it respectfully. Once again, very excited. We've been in here, bro. We did a whole interview in here before the
interview.
Before the interview,
life, we caught up hard.
Straight up, we are back live and direct once again. Stars align here in Denver, Colorado, at the beautiful Kimpton, Monaco, Denver hotel.
Gorgeous hotel. If you're ever downtown Denver, stop on through.
You see, we're wearing the robes. They gotta be comfy if we're wearing the robes.
I'm telling you, man, if you don't put the robe on when you go to a hotel, you're not living, yo. Put the robe on.
Let's go. We
you.
got the one and only respectful, and I say this super respectfully, Parris Fleming, my brother. The accolades go on. We'll get into the accolades after, but hey, I'm so thankful to have you here, man.
Hey,
seriously.
You, baby.
You already know.
Always
Every time I come through, I hit you up. I'm like,
man,
yo, we in your area.
Gotta pull up on the gang. You know?
That's right. So you've seen Stars Align. You know how we do it here.
Absolutely.
We're gonna hit it off the top. The first question that we like to ask is, who are you? Who is Parris?
You know, nowadays they call me the Parisian. Not even a young Parisian. Your boy about to be 30 in this motherfucker.
Let's go.
But yeah, they call me the Parisian. Parris Fleming, born in Detroit, moved to Denver by way of Chicago. Trumpet player, big time weed smoker. Match me was good. Yeah, catch me in these streets. I'm puffing, baby. Yo, lately I be rolling these weed cigars, quarter ounces. I got the $69 ounces. Thank you, Health Club, Health Center. Sorry.
Yeah, shout out to the Health Center.
All my life. So with these ounces being so cheap out here and fire.
Yeah.
I'm out here rolling quarter-ounce cigars.
You smoking good, bro.
Yeah,
and you deserve that, bro.
I appreciate it.
Because like low key, like I gotta get into this. You went over it just super quick. Chicago legend, bro. Like put some respect on my man's name. Like Chicago legend, like bro. Seriously, like if you from Chicago, you know about my boy. Like
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Straight up.
Trying, man. You know, gotta rep the Shy. All the gang back there. I'll see y'all soon. I'll be pulling up soon.
Yeah, shout out Chicago. We got the whole squad back there, man. It
young
goes
Deontay.
Deep. It goes
that
deep.
Little motherfucker Deontay.
Yeah, Deontay, my boy,
baby.
Deontay.
I know he's smoking good somewhere. That's my boy.
Straight up, my boy. All right, let's get into the next one. This is a good one. When did you first fall in love with music?
Man, there's this picture that it's kind of cheesy, I guess. A lot of musicians have a picture of themselves as a kid doing some sort of musical activity. Yeah. You know what I mean? They use it as their first album or some shit. But no, there's this picture on my grandma's piano before I was even like a conscious human. I had to be like one trying to like pluck away at the piano.
We're gonna need that picture.
Oh,
right?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Easy. Yeah, I don't know. Music has always just been in my head. It's always been, I guess I won't say always. I really started taking it seriously like junior year of high school when I realized like, oh, should I get a scholarship for this? Like I could go, like everybody else talking about, I want to go play football. I want to go, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to play trumpet.
Yeah, you about to go pro with the horns.
Literally. And like ended up getting half ride full for all 4 years, got half college paid for with a scholarship. shit.
Wow. I bet your mom was
Hype.
She was hype.
So yeah, that was tight. And yeah, it's just always been a thing. I've been playing trumpet since I was 8, started in the 3rd grade. And just I haven't stopped. We pulling up on 22 years.
Fun fact, first instrument I picked up was the trumpet.
Wow.
3rd grade.
Crazy. Man's behind the camera, trumpet.
Our boy Drew,
Let's go.
trumpet.
Whole lot of trumpet mafia shit.
You know what the first song is that I learned?
What?
Song for the Simpsons.
Wow.
Bro, I was going crazy, bro.
He was like, he was playing it everywhere he went. He turned around like, da 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 da. He was hyped.
I was going crazy, bro. Straight up, that's a fun fact.
That's what's up. Hey, a lot of brass in the house. You know? Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's how we do it.
Beautiful.
That's how we do it.
Let's roll into the next one. All right, where does some of your inspiration come from for producing music and creating art?
Man, lately, biggest inspiration comes from the homies. The homies Aaron and Simon just released.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Simon, weird ass. Love you, baby.
Love you, Simon.
Man,
We
that's
see
my
you,
boy.
baby.
But yeah, they just released. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Simon's a weird one. I was gonna say something, but I'll wait. I would love to shout out Simon and Aaron though. They just put out the Walden Street EP. My homie Elton's always putting out music. You're always putting out new shit.
Respectfully.
And yeah, it really comes from the homies, like the inspiration to continue and to release new shit and to continue to build.
And now growing up, who are some of your musical influences?
I listen to a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
My grandma, like Miles Davis, Dizzy, that's where like the real jazz shit comes from.
Yeah.
My mom was a neo soul head, so like Badu, D'Angelo, Jill Scott, Anthony Hamilton.
Ooh.
And my aunt was the only person that I knew that listened to like funk, like Parliament Funkadelic, and like Ohio players.
Who gave you the record collection?
My aunt.
Your aunt. That's
Exactly.
what I knew it,
Yeah. And she calls me Boogie. That's been my nickname from her
Yeah.
since I was like 2.
P Boogie. I love that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that Anthony Hamilton song, Charlene.
Ooh, that
Oh,
first album is
man.
fire. Coming from where I'm from. Yeah, exactly. Like I remember listening to that as a CD in like 4th grade, and like.
Smoking hella gas.
I wish. Nah, low key, I didn't start smoking until college. I was such a goody, yo. Like, I literally thought like.
Well, bro, that's how you got that scholarship. Stop playing.
Facts. I just, all the kids in high school that smoke weed just weren't doing anything productive.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, that can't be.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I didn't start blazing until I was my senior year.
Right.
Straight up.
Right. I just met people that finally like were extremely creative and attentive. They weren't like super lazy and like they were like, yo, let's go smoke and go write these charts. Let's go smoke and go practice these music. Like I just saw it in a whole new light when I moved to college. So,
Straight up.
Yeah, I've been puffing ever since. But,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. Next joint. I love this question. What is one piece of advice you would like to give to up-and-coming artists?
Perfect. My biggest advice, and it's not even just an artist. This is just a life advice.
Ooh, this is a life code.
It's
this
bigger
is a life hack, he said.
I'm telling you, it's bigger than just music or whatever your craft. Long story short, it's just to continue. Like a lot of shit gets tough. There are a lot of hard days. You may see somebody that is not as good as you in your mind, excelling faster than you. For whatever reason, people get discouraged and then they stop. People just like, especially with the trumpet is perfect metaphor. Like my whole life, when I started playing in 3rd grade, there were like 15 trumpet players in the section. You know what I mean? And then you go to middle school, there's like 10 of y'all. You're like, oh shit, like 5 of the dudes stopped playing trumpet from middle school to elementary school. And then you get to high school, there's 5 of y'all. And it's like, oh shit, there's just less. As like the further you progress, there's something. It's just because like people hit these walls and they're not willing to just like continue through.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like beat your head against the wall. Like if days are hard, take a break, but just don't stop. Like
True.
Give yourself time to find the love again, but just do not. Because so many people are like, oh, yo, I used to do this. Like, not saying that's necessarily why you stopped playing trumpet, but I've had plenty of people be like, I used to play trumpet, and like you know, my band director was an asshole, so now I don't play. And I'm like, you let somebody cut the love and you stopped.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just life advice. If you really love something and you find a hard spot, you know, just give yourself a break, continue. It's relationships, that's everything.
Yo, my boy looking crazy like you like.
That's real.
Bro,
I'm saying though,
up.
that's just real. That's relationships, that's everything. It's like if you and your girl are having hard times, take a pause, yo. You might need a couple days off.
Yeah.
You'll find the love again if you take, you know, just give it a second. You don't just gotta, like some people just jump out of relationships because shit got hard.
Yeah.
And then later on, like, oh man, I love Shorty. I used to love Shorty. And it's like, you
That's
let
crazy.
yourself, so long story short, don't stop. If you love it, continue the shit.
That hit me some kind of way, bro. I saw my boy's face back here. Yo, thank you.
Hey,
bro, thank you, man.
Yeah,
All right,
you.
let's roll into the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one too. Who are some up-and-coming artists you would like to put the spotlight on?
I already shouted out a couple, but Simon.
Run it again.
Yeah.
They need to hear it twice.
Simon and Aaron.
Yeah.
Check them out. They just released the Walden Street EP. Good homies, guitar and sax player, multi-instrumentalist. Nowadays I don't just call people by their instrument.
For sure.
Like, you're a musician, you're an instrumentalist, you're a producer, you're not just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, your instrument.
What's Aaron's last name?
Day. Aaron Day, Simon Dufour.
Oh, I love Aaron Day, man. Dude, that's such a powerful combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out, that's a beautiful combo.
Exactly,
yo.
exactly.
That's like two other Chicago, respectfully,
Exactly.
Chicago legends,
Facts,
bro. Like,
facts.
put some respect on it.
I swear.
Let's go.
So yeah, check out that. The homie Eldon Ora, always releasing fire.
Eldon Ora.
He's actually
You know
going to
what
be
it
on the
is.
upcoming album, Tomorrow People album.
I heard the track.
Yeah, exactly. So
Alert.
yeah, your boy Easy. Yeah, and then just the homies out of Chicago in general. Like, Chicago taught me to hustle and just keep on your hustle. To try to, like, if you're, you know, getting bored with how things are happening now, reinvent it in a new way
and respectfully too, because this is something I learned. Because I was living in PA before I moved to Chicago, but I moved to Chicago because I was like, yo, if I can move to Chicago and I can start mixing and playing with these cats and people put respect on my name in Chicago, you good, bro.
Anywhere.
More so,
Yeah.
I would say, I'm gonna say this, okay? More so sometimes than New York.
Oh, I would say that. Yeah.
It's a different
respect.
Respect.
Because people from New York, or like if someone hears you're from New York, or they hear that you've made your way to New York, they might think immediately there's this air about you. You think you're better than everybody. You know, the Midwest is just homey. I don't know. That's where soul's at.
The Midwest ain't Hollywood like that,
no,
bro. I think that's a part of New York too. Is like New York has that upper echelon, like
Chicago does too, but it also has the home. You know what I mean?
It does. It does.
It's just the Midwest, like.
And I think part of that too is like the Broadway-esque that plays off in New York. Whereas like if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Everybody in
But let's not forget, if you can make it in Chicago, you can make it anywhere.
Absolutely, 100%. New York people are just trying to climb on each other. Chicago, it's a lot of joint relationships, a lot of mutual relationships. Everybody is benefiting, trying to build each other's careers.
True. And I think New York is changing a little bit in that aspect by implants coming into New York and being like, damn, it ain't got to be like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
that's the same with Denver, though, low-key. People have been saying for years, like, this scene wasn't what it is now, like 5-10 years ago. It just took a bunch of implants, like the Lettuce Boys, like, you know, a bunch of people moved here that are on the scene already, the festival touring scene. And it kind of made Denver a hub for live music. And we kind of, you know, you can ask for good offers here because they're respectable musicians, respectable clubs. People come out and listen to music every day of the week.
What you saying is yesterday's price is not today's price.
Bro,
that's what
we
you
was
saying.
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Somebody hit me with the gig offer. Numbers weren't looking right. I haven't responded.
Yeah.
It's not even disrespect.
No,
I'm
it's
just trying to like,
how can I alchemize this?
I don't like saying no to shit.
Exactly.
So how do I make this work in a way that actually fits what I need?
Exactly. And that's respectfully, like I like to say it, respectfully, it puts you in a different light as an artist.
Right.
Because you the intellectual property, this is something we were talking about. IP, intellectual property, we're in a time and era, bro, where like that is worth some bread.
100%.
Like that's worth bread
100%.
nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't willing just to give that up.
No. I mean, there have been plenty of offers that I've been sent where they're like, cool, what are y'all looking for? You know, we're looking for this amount. They don't give us that amount. Cool, but for this amount, we can play this long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we show up to the gig. They're like, cool, y'all are supposed to play for this amount. And I'm like, nope, contracts.
Nah, that's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
because for all I know, you booked an after party gig.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You guys get to. That's bro. I can't tell you how many times in Chicago. Like I already know you. I've seen you. You see me do it. You go play one set. Then you at the next spot.
I did that
you go to the other
ago.
spot.
I was like 45 minutes late to my second gig because my first gig went late. I'm on stage getting texts from the people on the second gig like, yo, where you at?
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally on stage still at my other gig. Like, I'll be there as soon as I can. Like, I can't do anything else. Wow. But they knew that I was going to, like, I accepted the second gig with the preconditions that y'all know I'm coming from another gig. Like, I'm not going to be here at a certain time. I'll be here when I can, kind of thing. But, yeah, you know, try to stay busy. You try to let people know what it is. And what it's not. Yeah, yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
That is right. This is a good one too. Man, all the questions are good, bro. Come on. Stop playing with my people entertainment, bro. That's what I'm saying. Productions, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. All right, next one. What are you listening to right now?
Hella Dilla shit.
Yes.
Simon and Aaron's latest EP.
New project.
Fire. Nas released a new album recently.
Which is crazy, because I just want to highlight this while you talking about it. Nas is getting into the NFT space.
Wow.
He did it with this new album. Do the research.
Wow.
Artist, up and coming artist, and artists in general, do your research. You have the power to create. We just were talking about this. 100%. IP, intellectual property,
100%.
is abundance. Tap into yourself and link with like-minded creatives, and we all gonna be good. There's enough for everyone out here.
Facts.
For all of us right now.
Everybody eating.
Everybody eating.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I really say that's it. There's a comedy station here in Denver. Sometimes when I'm like mixing all day, and I'm like just like music overload on my ears. Yeah. I'm in the car. Yeah, listen to some comedians.
Laughter is so good, bro.
Oh, in the car too, bro. It's fire. Cause so many times you're behind the wheel, you're pissed off by something somebody else did. You're hype. You're like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, just to have a comedy state, 103.1. As long as y'all are in Denver, and it might go a little while out on your drive too.
For sure.
Yeah, if you can.
Man, I feel like that was one of my intentions for the new year, was to laugh more. Like, laughing is so good.
Go to a comedy show. I'm gonna challenge myself to do this at least once. Sorry to hit the mic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go see one comedy show this year. I haven't done that, but just like people go see music all the time, like there's a whole scene of people that go see comedians every weekend.
I'm gonna meet you on that.
Yeah, I'm at least one. We got hella days left in the year. We're about to tap out of January. Any month, it doesn't matter. Any day. But Denver especially, it won't be hard because it's a great comedy capital. Yeah. Laughter is great, man. Just start laughing at some random shit.
Shit, I might just go start getting my own comedy set up here after this. You know what I'm saying?
Telling you.
Straight up. Good luck. Respect. I have a question though, because like, what are you listening to right now? And I always wonder this, like. One of, and specifically pertaining to jazz, right? I need a couple artists that you like turn on that like is like the roots of jazz music for you, and you're just like, you know, like I gotta tap into my roots. Man, like I need to.
There's just one song in specific that it's not even like a super swinging tune. Yeah. It's just like, man, whenever this tune come on, I'm like, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Ciora by Lee Morgan. Ooh. I love that tune. I can hear it every day, any day. Yeah, they're just there are certain tunes that I
What that?
learned
You know
in
if that came
college.
out on Blue Note? Was that came out on one of his albums on Blue Note
I
or?
don't remember.
I'm gonna look
It's on the
into it.
Cornbread album, but I don't remember if the Cornbread album is
I'm looking
on
it
Blue
up
Note
right
or
now,
not.
bro. Straight
Yeah.
up. Lee,
Great album.
Lee Morgan.
Ceora. It's Ceora.
Ceora.
Gorgeous song. I know a trumpet player that named his daughter Ceora.
Yeah, this is on Blue Note.
Yeah,
You.
that's it.
Bro, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, damn, like, you know, what is...
Like, for me, jazz isn't like... There's a couple songs. Like, there's that. There's this Miles Davis song called Blue and Green. When I was in middle school or some shit, like middle school to high school, I had a really big jazz phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to sleep to... damn, I can't even think of the Miles Davis album right now. It's like the best-selling jazz album of all time. So What's on this album? All that shit. Kinda Blue.
Kinda Blue.
It.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I would listen to Kinda Blue on repeat night after night. Would go to sleep to it, and eventually realize that the tune that would put me to sleep actually was Blue and Green. Like, I put the album on, cool. I'd be sitting there kind of like half sleep, listening to the music. Blue and Green would come on with that piano intro, and I'd be like,
Wow.
yeah, like, yeah, deflated.
I think
just
around
like,
that same time, Outkast came out with like a greatest hits album, but that's when they put that track on, cause the whole world loves it. That's what I used to fall asleep to.
That's a banger.
Yeah, that whole project that they dropped.
That's
was,
a banger.
Yeah.
3 Stacks. We're waiting for new music.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
3 Stacks.
Man.
Ooh, next one. What's in store for 2022 and beyond?
So,
cause I know. I don't know if I want them to know, but I see you, so I know a little bit.
The main focus currently is getting the Tomorrow People up and at a respectable level. I'm trying to get back to Red Rocks.
For
straight
sure.
up. So,
and which you will.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Just don't stop.
Sure.
You know, it's the whole mentality. Just continue. You'll get where you're trying to go. So, Tomorrow People, album coming out this year. We're releasing a single next month. I have a solo album coming out this year. Also releasing a single from that next month.
What's the vibe of the solo album?
So it's a little.
Cause I heard some of the Tomorrow People stuff.
It's similar. It's almost just like B cuts that didn't make the Tomorrow People album that are like originals that I wrote.
For sure.
And some of them I've been sitting on for like 3 or 4 years and just have never released.
Some of them are probably joints we played,
Facts.
bro. Straight
so
up.
I'm like, these need to be released, and they're not gonna fit on the Tomorrow People album. So perfect time for me to release a solo album.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then my smoking show, Blowing Loud, we start shooting that again next week.
I might start smoking weed again.
Oh, bro.
Come back to that. You know what it is? I think I need to find the right strand.
I will tell you.
You love that stuff I gave you.
Yeah, what was it?
That was like a hybrid. It was that indica dominant. Though.
That's what it is, bro. I need
you just need to start
a,
smoking indicas when you come back. Because the
That's what
sativas
it is,
affect
bro.
your mind way too much.
That's
It's too
what it is,
racy.
bro.
I'm so,
bro. That's what it is, bro. I need a nice indica, bro. Cause you know me, bro. I'm like already up here with like the ideas.
You don't need
and
no help with that.
Nah, bro. I don't need no help with that. Straight up, respectfully. Like,
right.
Yeah, bro. So when I come back
you.
to it, I'll come on the show. We'll
Bro,
fat,
I got
bro.
you.
We'll smoke
I
fat.
smoke indicas all day.
Yeah.
I literally I'll smoke hybrids, but you won't really catch me smoking sativas.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. I'm not gonna turn your joint down if you got.
Nah, cause that show's fun too, bro. Like that was beautiful. I love tapping with that.
Yeah.
I already know. That's what you want? There's more stuff. You don't have.
Oh, coming up this year.
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, we talked about the non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah. We talked about it, but that's between us. That's beautiful.
That's
Respect. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, there's
We're talking NDNAs out here.
Yeah,
NDAs.
I can't even
and
say
NDNAs,
it, yeah.
bro.
I can't even say it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know when I can say it. I read it today and it said something like, even after the potential gig, it's for a gig.
Yeah.
Even after the potential gig, there's some in the clause. It's like, don't mention, like, whatever you find out, don't say. So I haven't found anything else yet. So it's okay for me to be like mentioning.
It's crazy because I'm literally the
NDA.
only person that know right now.
Right.
Like the IP in this room is crazy right now, bro. Bro.
Yeah, it's like I find out officially what the situation is next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, your homies out here getting NDAs, non-disclosure
Let's
agreement.
go.
You know,
Let's
getting
go.
classified information out
Yeah.
here. Working
All
with
right.
the president. No, this way.
Obama coming back. He putting the band
we love
together.
you, Obama. Yeah, put the band back together, Obama. We miss you.
Put the band back together.
Yeah.
Straight
Come
up.
on, like.
He got Oprah doing spoken word on the shit.
She said, "Come find me in Chicago." She got a little bonga. Come find me.
Let's go. Woo. All right.
Man.
This is the question we love to end with.
Well, wait, before we get into that one, for trumpet players out there,
Yes.
I want you to go through like equipment-wise, third grade, what you got.
Oh, I
All
couldn't
the way
even
up to-
tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you then, if that's the question.
That's all
I-
we do here.
I didn't give two shits what I played until college, actually. Like my first horn, I started on a cornet. My mom bought me a student cornet. I played until middle school. Middle school, I got just an intermediate Yamaha student trumpet. Yeah, when I got to college and noticed that everyone was like perfecting and honing in on different horns and shit, the next horn I got was this brushed brass. I wish I had this horn still. This brushed brass, like Austin Wind, like custom, but it was a large bore. And with trumpet gear, you generally don't want larger pieces to blow through because it'll make higher range harder. So in my developing years, I had this bigger horn than everyone else. It sounded fat, but it wouldn't allow me to like get higher on the horn like I wanted. So traded that with a doctor actually, and I convinced this man because he wanted to sell his. I just wanted a horn to play. So I'm like, how about I trade you? You sell my horn. I'll just play this one that you wanted to sell. Super into it. So traded that for a box Stradivarius 37, which is like a big, that's my first professional horn. It's like primarily a classical horn, but I played it all through college. And that is where I actually kind of learned my true facility around the horn. And then when I moved to Denver, I bought the horn off of Lettuce's trumpet player, Eric Bloom. Shout out to Bloom, my boy.
Also, shout out Nigel Hall.
Yeah, and Lettuce.
And the whole Lettuce,
the whole
everyone.
Schmeens,
But I gotta
Lotus,
give a special
everybody.
shout out to Nigel.
Facts,
Man,
the gang.
Straight up.
But yeah, I moved to town, joined a band called the Motet, and just needed a different trumpet, basically. Like the horn that I was playing was very fluid, but I needed something that kind of slot where the notes hit.
I'm learning so much right now about the horns and the trumpet right
Yeah,
now.
like most trumpets you see are medium large bore, like the hole that the mouthpiece goes into is a medium large, and then it like gets wider as it like it's pretty much the same size, and then at the end but it's all one piece of metal. You can unfold the trumpet in one big ass thing.
That's the one I want to play. I'll go crazy.
Big
bro.
one trumpet? Yeah, let's go.
I'll go
Well,
crazy.
technically, that's what, like, I mean, so many people have told me this, but, like, trumpet is like a angelic, like, angels play trumpets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Straight up.
it's a call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop playing. Bro, why you think we all play trumpet in here?
Yeah.
Stop playing with my
Like,
people productions,
Yeah.
bro. Like
I'm just saying, like, it's a heavenly instrument. It is
Yeah.
like when royalty shows up, when gods show up, like trumpets call. So I do that for a living, I guess. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you know.
This is
I
the
would
Monet
love to play
time.
with There's a company here in town that's like, yeah, I would say some would consider it up there with Monet. No disrespect, respectfully, 100%.
Yeah, respectfully.
Harrelson trumpets are like the local Colorado brand. Really
I love
fine,
that.
like $4,000 to $6,000 trumpets. Like
Harrelson
Harrelson
Trumpet Company.
Harrelson trumpets. Yep.
Gotta give them a shout out
I
too.
believe they're in Greeley. There's a trumpet shop in Greeley as well.
You got a sponsorship with them or a partnership?
No,
yet?
I would love one.
Woo!
Yeah, Harrison, what's good?
Let's go.
I'm currently on a Yamaha. I would love to play a Harrison.
Let's go.
Just saying. Yamaha, I'll take another Yamaha too. Shit, anybody.
Straight up.
I'm just trying to represent.
need
I'm
people
playing
like
hella
you,
gigs
bro.
out here. I got some big stuff coming
Yeah,
up.
bro.
so
We need people.
If you
Like,
need somebody
we
to
need
rep
that.
a trumpet, I got you. I do that.
We need that.
I do that.
That was good. Good. I love it when Drew does that.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that was perfect.
It's like perfect.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
time.
horns. Now I'm on Bloom's horn. Yeah, Yamaha.
Final question. We can do the drum roll again. We would love for you to share with us your idea of paradise.
Man, I'm just gonna come off the top, not think too much about it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It would be like, time to like see the world. Like if I had the money and the resources to be like, just scoop my girl and be like, yo, we're going to see the world. Like we're gonna go to Egypt for a month. We're gonna go to Italy. We're gonna go eat the food of these people. Like I would just love to experience, the world's beauties. There's so many things that I have seen. I've been to Brazil, I've been to Europe, but there's so many things that I haven't. I really like traveling and exploring. I guess ultimately paradise for me would just be being comfortable, knowing that all my squad's comfortable. Nobody got any worries. Everybody taken care of in whatever way they need to be taken care of. And then once that was good, I've even asked my mom, like, if I hit it big, you want a house? So she's like, I don't even need a house. She's like, just buy me a dress to the Grammys. I'm like, cool. So paradise would be that Grammy dress for my mom.
Yeah.
That'd be lit. And then after seeing all the homies succeed and making sure everybody comfortable, that's when I'm like, cool. Give me like 3 pounds of weed and I'll see y'all in Europe. I'm just gonna be smoking and playing trumpet. You'll find me in Amsterdam or in Venice on one of them boats, just with a joint and trumpet, just going down the river playing trumpet. Like,
Straight up.
no worries. Got plenty of weed in my horn.
You know what? But I love the answer, and what I want to highlight about the answer is that it's obtainable.
Yeah.
And it's already here.
Exactly. It's never anything that I'm like, it's not that I'm not like shooting high enough. I feel like I've attained things that I never thought I would have. Headlined Red Rocks multiple times. I've been flown to Brazil, full access, or like money, per diem, hotel rooms. I've been, same thing for Europe. Like I've done shit that I never thought I would do. And at this point, like everything, I think I'm a crazy dreamer, but I've already achieved some of the dreams that I've wanted, so they seem attainable. So now it's just like, all right, cool. Like let's just make sure the homies are cool, and like let's travel and smoke weed and play music, share the music, and travel the world. That's
because
really
I guarantee you, there's gonna be a bunch of people watching this, and they're gonna hear what you said and gonna really resonate with it. And that's why we do this. This is why we like to do this at the end and bring it together. So thank you for being honest.
Hey,
and
of course. Just right off the top, I was like, I'm not even going to give it too much thought.
Yeah.
I like to travel, and I like to see my homies succeed, see my family happy. Yeah, so if that can be done.
Yeah, that's paradise.
Yeah. I got my mom a violin last year. She's always wanted to play a violin her whole year. When I got her one, she cried. She was taken back.
I love that.
She just started violin lessons a couple weeks ago.
Yo,
so
shout out to Paris. Shout out to Paris's mom. Come on.
You don't know how much that actually like
straight
touches
up.
me.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Paris's mom. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here in this bougie hotel room that's so nice. With the couch and the lights and everything and the robes.
Put the robe on when you go to the
let's
hotel.
Go.
I'm gonna say that again.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go even. I'm gonna compliment that. Shout out to my mom.
Facts.
Straight up.
All my life.
Straight up.
Man.
Yo, wait.
Shout out to moms everywhere. If you're a mom, shout out to you.
Straight up. I was about to. Shout out to Drew's mom.
Shout out to Drew's mom.
Straight up.
Into the universe. Shout out to all moms.
Shout out to all moms.
Love
telling
you.
Love you, mom. Mama's mamas.
Yeah,
baby's mama's mamas.
So proud of my mom because for so long she can sing, she's musical, she's always just done it around the house, and for her to actually be taking lessons and try, she called me the other day so hyped. Listen.
Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle on the violin. I was like, wow, you're actually doing this? Like, wow.
She gonna be at Red Rocks.
I'm telling you.
Bro, that's what I'm saying,
telling you.
bro.
I said, welcome to the family band, Squatty. Let's go. Yeah, what? Yeah. You like the Jacksons out here.
Beautiful. I love it. I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I think that's a wrap. Thank you, bro.
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate you so
Folks
much.
at home, thank you. I hope
Thank
you're smoking
y'all.
something nice for me.
Straight up.
Shout out to
That's a wrap.
Juan.
Respectfully.
Oh,
Stars
dude.
align. Thank y'all so much. See you soon. Peace. Respectful, and I say this super respectfully. Put some respect on my man's name, like.
Hey, respectable musicians, respectable clubs.
And that's respectfully. And that's respectfully. And that's
Respectfully, 100%.
yeah, respectfully. Like I like to say it, respectfully.